Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Music Den. I'm your host, Armando Venditti. Hoping you guys are having a good day. Today I have a new album review to do for you. It is the latest release from Irish-Scottish alternative rock band Snow Patrol called The Forest is the Path. Now I have here the what's called the deluxe version of the album. This is done in a book format, and I don't know why this is referred to as the deluxe version because there are no bonus tracks on the album. There are 12 tracks in total. There's no playing time information on the album in terms of length, in terms of overall playing time. I believe the album clocks in just over around 45, 46 minutes. Okay. What does make this book version, the deluxe version, stunning for me is the artwork that's included on the on in the deluxe version. So I'll show it to you. And again, forgive my stubby fingers, but here you have just one of the most of the beautiful artwork that's included on this album, along with the lyrics on the opposite page. Okay. As you saw from the graphic, I put up the standard edition, with the heart, drawing. The colors are just stunning. Now, this album is the band's eighth release. It's a follow-up to their 2018 album, Wildness. The Forest is a Path was released on September 6th of 2024 through Polydor Records, their long-term label. They've also recorded for such labels as Fiction and A&M Records. The Forest is the Path was produced by Fraser T. Smith. Now, performing on the album, the band are now down to a trio. They were at one point a five-piece band. Okay, so performing on the album, you have Gary Lightbody on lead vocals and guitar, Nathan Conley on guitars and backing vocals, and Johnny McDade on piano, keyboards, guitar, and programming. And for drumming duties, they have session drummer Ash Sohn, right? Beautiful work on this album. Now, the band have been compared to Coldplay, and I don't hear it. I think there's a lot more depth to this band. There's a lot more in terms of musical scope. There's a lot more peaks and valleys. Whereas, excuse me, for me, Coldplay sort of goes along, forgive my fingers, but goes along like this, very even keel. With Snow Patrol, you have a lot of different peaks and valleys, a lot of ups and downs in terms of the musical arrangements. They could be very hard, but they can also be very soft and emotive. Okay. The lead off single from the album is called The Beginning. A lot of the tracks on this album, or I would say about 90% of the tracks on this album, deal with emotions and relationships, and on one level or another, leaving a relationship, starting a relationship, walking away if it needs to be done, and just starting over again for yourself. Self-preservation is also another theme. But for me, this album is simply fantastic. It is. It is great. Songs of note are All, the lead-off track on the album, The Beginning, the lead-off single. Track number four, Your Heart Home, which to me it's very melodic, very haunting, very emotional, but also optimistic and hopeful. And this should be the second track, second single release, sorry, from the album. Other songs of note are Hold Me in the Fire, which to me, I'm taking it as he's saying, hold me responsible for all my faults. Give me what I deserve, you know. Other songs of note are piano-driven These Lies, track number 9, Years That Fall, and Never Really Tire. Fantastic, fantastic. Talking About Hope is another one. And the title track, track 12, uh, The Forest is the Path, is simply fantastic. Now, I gotta tell you guys, I'm pretty new to Snow Patrol. I've heard of them before, obviously. I knew of the single Chasing Cars from 2006 from their album Eyes Open, but after that I lost touch with the band. I didn't follow up as to what the band were releasing. And I want to thank Ken Cheshire for introducing me to the band and letting me know that this album was coming out. And just before I forget, I want to show you something. Remember when I said about, um, digipacks and how I can't stand them? Let me show you this. Okay, here we go. This is where the disc is stored on the deluxe edition in an envelope on the back of the album jacket. You know what? This is the way a deluxe edition should be done in a book format. It's very easy to put away, easy to get your hands on when you want to look at it and read it. And you know what? The disc is stored in an envelope. It is fantastic, and there are no, um, uh, concerns of ripping the cover when you try to get the disc out. Now, in terms of the album overall, it is again simply fantastic. It is very emotional, very heart-wrenching in some spots, because in the lyrics, he's basically saying throughout the songs, through all the songs, he's basically saying, "Give me a chance. I know I made a mistake, and I know I screwed up, but please give me a chance." And you know what I like about this band too? They're not above swearing a little bit in their lyrics. Okay. You do hear the F bomb every now and again throughout the album, which I think is great. So, guys, please check out The Forest is the Path by Snow Patrol. If you know of Snow Patrol, if you know of the album, please put your comments down below of what you think of the album. Again, put your comments down there, down below. And if you don't know of Snow Patrol, or if you haven't really heard their albums or heard this album, what do you have to lose? Please check it out. Okay. 45 minutes plus of your time. It's not really that much, right? So that's it for now. I'm coming back with more episodes. Please click like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep yourselves on top of any new content we've got coming up. Um, I'm doing an episode with Jim Bricker and Ken Cheshire called "Play Me a Song," deep cut dive into Billy Joel. That's going to be a two-part episode, 24 tracks in total that they gave me to listen to. So I'm going to be listening to those and giving you my opinions on those. Anyways, that's it for now. Uh, please stay tuned for more episodes. Have a good day. Please look after yourselves and one another. I'll see you soon with more shows. Bye for now.